Hello everyone, FSG here, hope you're all doing well. I am delighted to be able to bring this to you today because I think this is possibly the best combine harvester we've seen in FS22 so far. It is from Dince Modding, and if you know Dince, you know the quality of his mods. If you've picked up any of his John Deere tractors that are already in the mod hub, you'll know how good they are, and I think this could possibly be some of his best work yet. So we're going to have a little bit of a look around it. I'm going to show you some of the details. This is the PC version. There is one coming for Xbox and PlayStation as well, which might not have some of the extras that the PC version's got in terms of interactive control and the camera system, but I have got the PC version here, so we're going to have a look through it, show you all the bits and pieces, go and look at all the different specs for it, have a little bit of a drive around in it, and just let you enjoy what is a fantastic mod. So hats off to Dince. Big thank you to him as well for sending me this just a little bit ahead of time. It is in testing with Giants at the moment, so depending on how long the lead time stays for mods at the moment, it could be a little bit of time before it comes out, and hopefully it passes with no issues, but it should be out in the next few weeks, fingers crossed. So without further ado, let's jump in and have a look at it. Now, before we do jump in, I am using Agritono's HD45F header. So he's not supplying headers with this to start with, but he is working on a C12F corn header for this as well. He can't help himself at the moment. I think he's having so much fun with the modding. And remember, he's got his 9R coming as well. His John Deere 9R is in the works as well. So we'll be looking forward to seeing that soon as well. But before we go any further, let's just jump in and see what you can buy and all the different specs for this in the shop before we have a little poke around it. Right, you will find this in the Harvesters section, of course, and there are two versions. There is a European version and there is the US version. Predominantly the same specs and setup, but there are a few nuances. So what we'll do, we'll jump into the European one, but I won't go through all of the specs here. Basically, I want to point out in here the differences in the wheels, because they're really the only adjustment I can see. But you've got wide tyres, two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. You've got 24-inch tracks, two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. 30-inch tracks, two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. 36-inch tracks, two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. 36-inch tracks with two-wheel drive 2 and four-wheel drive 2. And then you're back to your wide tyres and two-wheel drive. Now that remains the same depending on the tyre model you go through. You get the same options in your wheel setup across all of those. So not much difference there. But now we're going to go back and look at the US one, because there's a few different things in that as well. So here we are. This is the US version. And we'll start off with grain tanks. So we've got static, standard grain tank there. And then we go to a static with tarp. So again, this is an option on the European version. And then we get the standard, and we get the standard with extensions. We get the standard with the big extensions, which pushes it up to 19,400 litres. And then it takes us back to static. You've got your two options, the 1,000 and the 1,100 in engine sizes. And then wheel brands, you've got all the wheel brands again that we just saw there. And then we're going to go to Michelin. But you'll see here we have twins. So we've got narrow twins, we have got narrow twins, two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. We've got narrow twin wheels, four-wheel drive 2, and then we've got twin wheels, which is slightly larger front wheels there. Twin wheels, four-wheel drive, wide twin wheels, two-wheel drive, wide twin wheels, four-wheel drive, wide tyres, two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, and then we're into our tracks, 30-inch, 2 and 4-wheel drive, 36-inch 2 and 4-wheel drive, 36-inch 2-wheel drive version 2 and 4-wheel drive version 2, and we're back to our narrow twin wheels 2-wheel drive. So lots of options there. Light packages. Now if you just zoom in on the front here, we've got standard. We've got standard 2025, the new big LEDs at the front there. And then you've got the ultimate package where you've got LEDs across the board. Look at the detail it's gone to on these lights. Looks so good. And then you've got your standard 2025 with bottom cabin work lights as well. So we've got additional lights underneath here. And then you've got your ultimate with your bottom cabin work lights as well. And back to standard. Back wheel hub design, again, attention to detail here, off the charts, but you've got design 1, design 2, design 3, and back to design 1. Lovely. Displays, you can't really see these in store, but we'll go through them anyway. You've got the GS460, the G5 Plus, the G5 and the new gen corner display, and back to the GS460. Starfire, you can have the holder, or you can actually have the full system up there if you want. And then you've got the 6000 and the GS4640, the G5, RTK, and GS4640, so tons of customized RTK and G5. Got the Starfire 7000, and then all of your screen options again. It's just non-stop, this. Integrated with all your options again. I mean, how much time has he taken to build all of these options in? And back to no for your Starfire as well. Radio, you've got standard, you've got the new gen radio. Again, can't really see that without being in the cab, but we'll have a look at those in a little while. And then at the back here, your chopper designs. So you've got design 1, design 2, design 3, and back to design 1. And then editions. These are really basically little stickers. So we've got the 75-year edition. You get a little sticker in the top there. The signature edition puts a little signature at the top on the cab there. You can have both, or you can go back to standard. Mirrors as well. Let's see if I can angle these so we can see them pretty well. Let's try that. You have got an additional mirror, which puts the additional mirror on this side, so you can see down the side of the combine. You've got electric mirrors, so you can see the booms that hold the mirrors are a lot more chunky there. Electric with your additional mirror. And then back to your standards. Then the pipe, getting there now. Got design 1, design 2, and design 3. And in essence, these are basically different lengths. Camera system is the add-on from Vertex Float. So that is included with this mod as well. So you can have external cameras. I'll come to that in a little while. But then you've got your seat options as well. So you can change your seat options. You can change your pillar options. We've got window tints, which is nice as well. And that is it. But what a lot of options you have got available to you there. Really, really nice. But that is not all. Right, let's have a look at it in detail, shall we? Like I said, it's coming to all platforms, but the level of detail on it is really, really, really sharp. Love this. Now, there are going to be a few extras that come with the PC version, one of those being interactive control. So you can open up the side panels like so, even with its little noise there, little sound you do that, and even when you close it as well. Listen to the little hydraulic working there on the side. Fantastic, so good. And if we go around this side as well, we've got this panel on this side as well that you can open and close like so. But looking really, really nice. You can see the stickers there. Now you can see some more interactive controls up there. We'll get to those when we are in the cab. I've put the longer pipe on the back as well here. We've got some lovely additional lights here as well. So we've got a light there and some custom lights on the sides, indicators here as well, which look really nice. So let's jump up and have a look in the cab. So there we go. We should just click to open our door here and get in the cab. Right, we are in cab. And it's looking really nice. Lots and lots of great detail here. If we look at these screens very quickly, these are very interactive now. You can see lots of different things like the speed you're moving at, how much crop you've got in the hoppers, engine load, temperature, speed. All of the stuff is included. He's made these very interactive, which is fantastic. And the other thing, let me turn on interactive control now. Look at that. Look at the amount of options you've got available to you here. to play with. So let's shut the door first. There we go. So you can adjust your passenger seat here. You can either fold it that way or you can fold it that way. You can slide your seat backwards and forwards doing this. On this side, that actually folds your mirrors. I'm going to have to be quick to let you see it, but there you go. That's what happens when you get the electric mirrors. The steering column goes up. You can adjust distance of the wheel to you as well. You've got left and right indicators going on there, and obviously the key here as well. We have got it running, of course, already. Over here, you've got the option to move your seat this way, and you've got your option to move the seat this way. This is cruise control, so we'll click on that in a little minute. You've got light options here, so all the different light settings that you want. There you go. All the way to here. Turn those off for a second now. And you've got your beacon as well. Then you've got this one, which will fold the combine up. We're obviously not going to do that now because we've got a little bit of grain inside the hopper. This is your internal light for the cab. Here you can raise your header and lower your header. This one extends the pipe. We'll see it appearing any second now. There we go. Then the other thing which is kind of cool, you can self-unload, so it doesn't automatically start unloading into a trailer. You can just click this button here. Alright, it's dumping on the floor now, which isn't ideal, but it means you can see what it does there. Very cool indeed. And up here, you can turn on the radio as well. I do not have it playing to avoid any monetization issues. So there you go, that is a look inside the cab. Some very cool options there. Now the other thing that he has got installed is a Vertex Floats camera system. So if we hit the Z button now, you will see we get an additional 3 camera options. Now to move between your 3 cameras is Shift K and M. Now because I've got realistic cab view in here, it zooms me forward slightly there, but basically if I press K and M, you can see it on the pipe there, and you can see the inside of the hopper, and you can see outside of the rear at the chopper board there. So 3 options available. And just to show you as well, those cameras work outside as well, so you can have those for additional views to help you if you want to as well, and it is Z to switch that back off. But there you go, a little bit of a look at what is an absolutely stunning bit of machinery, a stunning bit of modding. The attention to detail that Dince has put into this is off the charts. This is up there probably now as one of my favourite combines. I can't wait to let loose with it because it is fantastic. Anyway, I suppose we should probably finish on a rather nice little montage. Enjoy the shots. Look forward to this coming out because it's a real special one. Make sure you show Dince your support as well. As links and information down in the description for the vid, and keep an eye open for this coming to the Mod Hub very, very soon. For now from me, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye for now.